Hello glorious viewers, it is Monday here on Pagan Perspective Subs Week, and I am Brendan, your Monday host. So our question this week comes from a person who I can't remember how to pronounce their name, but they were asking about honouring ancestors within ritual, and ancestors that may not be of the same religious denomination, so whether they be Jewish or Christian or whatever, just not non-pagan, non-witch. And it's an appropriate time to ask this, because right here in the Southern Hemisphere, we're coming up on Samhain, so it's just generally a good time for that sort of question. So, for me personally, whenever working with the ancestors, I'll work with three paths, or three lines of ancestors. So, the first ancestors I'll work with is the ancestors of land. So those that have walked this place before, those that have lived on this land, have worked with this land, communed with this land. So I know for this area that I live in, it's the Yagara and the Turrbal people. So in Brisbane, that's pretty much the cross storyline there. And so before any ritual, we'll honour the ancestors and the spirits of the place. The second ancestor line I usually honour will be the ancestors of blood. So those that have made me who I am, those that are family of blood. So whenever I focus and think about that, I don't really think upon the religious aspect. So I think of them more as the people that they were and my relationship to them and the interaction we had, and even those that I don't know. So it's more honouring the blood that flows within my veins and the blood that has flowed through theirs, and the combination mixes that came, the beautiful alchemy that has created who I am. And the last line, or the last line of ancestors I'll call upon is the ancestors of the craft. So those that have practiced and worked before us. So it'll be pretty much like people like authors and writers and ritual practitioners, all the way back to the shamans, the cunning folk, the edge walkers, the hedge witches, all those sorts of people. So essentially I'm honouring the land, the blood, and the spirit. So I don't think honouring ancestors that may not be of the same religious denomination in ritual is out of place or anything like that. I just think that it's honouring. It's not like you're calling upon them or asking them to be in a ritual, which I think may be more awkward. It's just honouring those that have come before you and those that are of your bloodline and you're of theirs. So when you break it all down, we go further and further back, all to the cauldron of the earth, where pretty much like you can trace bloodlines back to Mother Africa, and we're all a mix, we're all different beliefs, and I don't think it really matters. Personally, I don't think it matters. But it really comes down to you, and perhaps if you're struggling with this in ritual or in just any way, perhaps just spend some time researching, getting to understand those people, and you may find that you have a lot more in common than you think. And yeah, just really explore it and see where it goes, because you won't know until you try. So yeah, to those in the Northern Hemisphere that's coming up for Beltane, have a blessed, wild, beautiful, ecstatic Beltane. And to those in the Southern Hemisphere, I hope you have a very reminiscent, very connected and loving Samhain, and may all your tears be tears of healing. And that's it for this week. So much love and blessings, and blessed be. Bye.